Can you see me? Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. We're gonna try and work on building the new house for our very veggie save, which I've been talking about doing for like 3-4 weeks. I've been promising this one for a while. Whenever we talk about this save, it's like, when's the new house gonna be built? But I was waiting until my sim was old enough, and now my sim's old enough, so. We are so back. Let me get the game capture open so you can see it. Wait for it. There you go. But it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I want to start by checking about how much money we can spend, and then we'll go into a different save and start working on building it. Is kind of my plan. So it's gonna be very orange. I'm wearing yellow, but it's like kind of an orangey yellow, so hopefully it's close enough. It's gonna be very orange. There's gonna be horses. It shall be interesting. So, did you really, Sarah? Well, I'm glad that you can make it tonight. That'll be fun. It's orange adjacent. Yeah. Orange adjacent. I think that this is gonna be a very rough, this color scheme is unpleasant. So, we'll see how it goes. The last time we did the orange build for Not So Berry, it was really painful. Like I think I found the orange one for Not So Berry to be the hardest out of all of them. I feel like the game is just really lacking in orange. So yeah, carrots can be a little bit more yellowish orange. I don't know. And also with this kind of thing, like, we know that we want the whole place to be orange, but there's some wiggle room. You know, like, there's not like some strict rule. Sometimes it's just based on vibes. So, I don't know. You like that house though? I'm glad you liked it. I liked that one too. That was back around when Growing Together came out. And it went well, I think. Purple carrot slap. Well, that's the problem, Tilly. There's no purple in The Sims either. Dika's making carrot soup. Oh, that's very timely. Did you do that on purpose for today, or is that just like a strange stroke of luck? Because if so, that's really funny. No, you didn't do it on purpose. Imagine you're just cooking dinner and you're like, I'm gonna turn on lilsimsie's stream, and you're like chopping carrots, and what's she doing? Carrot stream. Like, well, be careful with the carrots though, Dika, because I sort of need rot to survive this. My carrot needs to make it to the next gen so that we can play with them. You made chocolate chip pie today? That sounds good too. I baked cookies on Wednesday. Chocolate chip cookies on Wednesday. That was fun for me. I'm gonna bake this weekend too on Sunday because we're doing a baking stream, but I don't really know what I'm gonna bake yet. I haven't gotten that far. I've been a little bit preoccupied, so I haven't thought about that yet. I'm not really that sure at this current time. So you're gonna bake tomorrow? Fun. Do you have any plans? What's it gonna be? Okay, can I see how much money is in this without having to open it? Take money from vault. Wait, does it not say how much is, oh, 40,000. Okay, so there's 40,000 simoleons in there. Okay. We have 295,000 simoleons. Oh, we are so set. I think I'm gonna have my sim spend like 240 though. Because we wanna like give ourselves some room, just in case. I think we're gonna have enough money. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. So, yeah, I think we should be fine. Did the photos survive? What, that? They wouldn't have because I just bulldozed it, but I closed that save. I'm not gonna build it in that save. I'm gonna build it in a separate save and then move them to it later on. So we're not gonna play with those sims right now to build it. I'm gonna build it like in a completely separate place. Okay, so let me just get this random sim. I'm gonna live up here. I wanna move on to this lot, the Hothead Rock Hideaway lot. And we're gonna make a fancy ranch. I don't know if it's counting the money from the vault or not either, Tilly. That's why I'm gonna spend less than what we have. That's why I'm gonna spend the 240. Because if there's 40 in there, then that's still less than what we have. Does that make sense? Okay, let's make it sunny as well. But money's not really a concern right now because we have a lot of, Greg makes like 10K a day, and we also have all of the nectar and stuff. So it's very easy for us to replenish. And even if we spend too much, it's like not really a problem for Greg at this point in his life, and he's not dead yet, so I think we should be okay there. Let me get rid of all this. And then 240,000. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This shall be interesting. Maybe we will save. Maybe we shall save. Scandy, we can talk about it real quick. Obviously I posted a big thing yesterday about how I was leaving the EA Creator Network, and then I'm playing Sims today. So you're probably thinking, hypocrite, liar, whatever. I understand. I never said I was gonna quit playing The Sims. That's not my intention. I think that I would ruin my own life and career if I did that today, right now, right? Like, I think that's an unreasonable expectation for Sims creators to uproot their entire life and their livelihood with such short notice about a thing that isn't their control, right? So my intention instead is to leave the EA Creator Network because I don't wish to be directly associated to them anymore. So I don't have a creator code anymore. I don't have, well, actually, they didn't reply to me yet. So I might still have a creator code because they haven't responded to my emails. But I know they know because I think everybody saw. But I like told them I was leaving. Don't have a creator code anymore. I won't get early access anymore or anything like that. That's a personal decision because I don't really want to be associated with them, and I think that I'm trying to do my best to take a stand against the sale in the only way that I really can, because I can't do anything else, right? So anyway, that's going to be an interesting change that we're trying to navigate. I've always played not Sims on Twitch, not today obviously, but like I haven't played Sims in like a week and a half on stream. Like I've always done that. Like that's not really new on stream, but I'm trying to dabble in some things on YouTube. It's just not, again, it's not reasonable or realistic to expect creators to up and change everything all at once overnight. Like it's, with how like YouTube and the algorithm works and stuff, even if you did do that and you expected that, like that kills a channel. Like objectively, like that's how it works on YouTube. It's not practical to do that. It's just not really a thing that anyone can do. Obviously, like not being in the creator network doesn't mean you can't play a game. Like I just am not affiliated with them. I can do whatever I want. So anyway, a lot of people play The Sims that aren't in the creator network. You're not in the creator network probably, you know, like that's not really so anyway, that's where we're at right now. If I'm being honest with you, this week, not just because of this is like the cherry on top, this week has probably been the worst week of my life. Like the fact that I'm even sitting here live right now is a great feat of emotional strength, because I think my mental health has possibly never been worse than it is right now. I'm really trying to use streaming as a way to physically get me through the day. Like I need to like physically pass time. Somehow I'm gonna start crying because I don't know what else to do. So I'm just like, my family's been through a lot recently, and like it's just been a lot going on, and now this is happening too. So anyway, I'm really going through it. And we're gonna try to push through somehow. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So no, we are in fact not thriving at the moment. Also, if anybody has $55 billion and you want to buy EA instead, that would be super cool. But that's not a thing. Can I say something? When I was at TwitchCon, somebody was like, lilsimsie, why don't you buy The Sims? I said, and they were being dead serious to me. I don't know if they're here right now. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just like, it was very jarring to me. Who do you think I am? So the EA, obviously The Sims isn't worth 55 billion, but EA is worth 55 billion. The Sims is worth billions of dollars alone. That's not something that is attainable, I fear, for any person on the internet, especially not some Sims girl. I don't even think, I actually don't know how much money people like Mr. Beast have, but like, I don't even think that's a thing that a person like him could do. That's why it's like major investment firms with $20 billion of debt that are doing this. So anyway, I can't do that. I'm sorry. But if anybody else has billions of dollars lying around, maybe you could do it. But it did make me laugh when they said that. I didn't really know how to respond either. I think I was basically like, it's a lot of money. Like, I don't even think that, like, that was... Anyway, so that's not, I can't do that for you. Sorry, chat, but I don't think anybody can. What would be really great is if the sale didn't go through. That would be the dream, but here we are. So, what if you just called Taylor up? Taylor Swift, can you buy The Sims, please? Can you buy The Sims, maybe? Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna choke on this. Well, shall we build? Shall we build? Yeah, there's a couple of senators that are trying to stop the sale. That's something that you could do also if you wanted to try and make a call to your senator and tell them to back that. To be honest, I feel like this is the kind of thing that is sort of bipartisan. The idea of blocking this sale, because I think generally speaking, most people in America are kind of, I mean, the whole TikTok thing happened already, so, you know, it feels sort of similar to me. Did OBS freeze? Sorry. If they care about that, maybe they'll care about this. Who knows? It did a big lag there. There you go. Yeah, I opened another OBS, so. Anyway. You believe that your state senators are useless? Yeah, but, you know, it's still not harmful to call them. I mean, the thing is, I know it sounds really scary and really unpleasant, the thought of, like, calling your senator, but the reality of what's going to happen is, like, a staffer will pick up the phone, or maybe they won't even pick up, you leave a voicemail, but at the end of the day, the volume of calls and, like, the I don't want to say wasting of their time, but, like, you're taking up their time to talk about an issue that is valuable to you. And if enough people tell them that it's valuable to them, the senator's job is to work for you. They might not always feel that way to you, but that is the job of these elected officials, is they work for you. So you as their constituent, if you emphasize a thing that is important to you, you're taking up resources to emphasize that this is important to you. It actually is effective, especially with calls. It's really easy to ignore an email. It's not easy to ignore a call. So that kind of, that applied pressure actually is effective. One time it actually went through and it wasn't a staffer. Oh my goodness. And you talk to them? I really like admire and respect you for doing that, because I know it's scary to call. I feel the exact same way, but it can be really effective. So, okay. Well, let me get started. I don't really have a reference photo. Maybe we should, like, I don't know. Let's just start. If we have to bulldoze, we'll bulldoze. Whatever. How's the lighting on this lot too? That's fine. We can make do with those. So I'm kind of thinking like something a little bit cabin-like for the main house. And I want it to be kind of orangey. What my hope is that we could use, and this isn't really orange, but do you see what I mean? How this could like kind of pass as an orangey tone of wood? That's kind of what I'm picturing, like this like warmer tone to be able to use that, you know? So that's what I don't know, we'll see. The other orange colors in game, it's a pretty dire situation. Like orange is probably the worst out of all of them to try to use. But when you look at like, this is a straight up orange wallpaper, it's actually very similar to that. This one's a little bit darker, but I don't know. The orange wood is horrible. Do you think so? Uh-oh. I'm sorry that you feel that way. Okay, so maybe I should pull up a reference photo first. Okay. I think maybe like Maybe I just Google cabin. We want like a large cabin though. Luxury cabin. I feel undecided about this. I don't know if this is what I want. Oh, this one's like on a diagonal. Uh-oh, that's scary. Now I like it. Now you know we're in trouble. Imagine if the roof was orange. Oh, I've been inspired. Okay, I'm not gonna copy this exactly, obviously, but that's kind of the energy. I think it helps to have an energy that we're trying to achieve. So let's base it off of that. All right. We're in danger. Oh no. All right, let's start recording. Guys, it's gonna be so good. We can just have like part of it. Doesn't need to be all on a diagonal. We'll just have like part of it. And remember, when we did Not So Berry, honestly, I feel like some of our best work, and I hate to say it, but I feel like some of our best work was on a diagonal. Like, do you remember Moss's house? Moss's house was awesome. Diagonal. So we're gonna make it happen. It's gonna be really good. I'm not even worried. Okay. Oops, that's floating. I don't want that. Yeah, we'll see if we can pull that off somehow. And then the building itself is big, like this way. Okay, maybe I should have this go all the way up to here. I don't know how I'm gonna do the roof on this, but that's a problem for future Kayla. I will figure that out later on. Oh yeah, Barbie's ranch was like that too, wasn't it? That's true. Okay. I don't really think I like that either, but oh well. My Kayla's dream house was on a diagonal too. Oh, was that one on a diagonal? I feel like I don't even remember that. Couldn't have been my dream house. I know I maybe said that, but me not remembering it, I feel like that immediately it's like, oh, not dream house then. If I can't even picture it. Oh, the bedroom. Yeah, it had like a little bit of a diagonal section to it, didn't it? No, you're right. I remember that. I remember that. Okay. Some kind of large balcony, maybe? Perhaps? Let's get it on a higher foundation too, just for fun. See how we feel about that. 1, 2, 3. I wish that this would be I wish the angled bits would be like up at the right height by default, you know? This is Gibby Point, Hendy. We've been talking about moving Rot to this 64 by 64 lot in Gibby Point for a while. It's the world from the new pack. But we liked it for Rot specifically because it's pretty large. And I feel like it could be fun to ride our horses around the environment out here. I think I need to make this bigger. That's very big though, isn't it? I think that looks okay for what we're trying to do. Something like that, right? Okay. One angle. Complete. High foundations stop the horses from walking into your kitchen. See? You make an excellent point. Maybe a little bit higher up then. And then I'll raise this too. Oh, that's clipping. Okay, leave it how it was. I think that's got potential. So that's a relief. And then this would somehow, I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of way for this to fit together. I don't really know how we're gonna do that yet. Ems, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. No, I don't think horses can get up if it's one height. I think as long as there is any height whatsoever to the foundation, like so if it's up one or anything, I think as long as there's any height at all to it, the horses can't get up it anymore. That is my understanding at least. So it doesn't need to be like tall. You don't need to make it like super high to stop the horses, but we can joke about that, you know? I don't like that anymore. Okay, well, we'll see about this. I don't know. It's not really giving like cabin in the way that I super want it to, but isn't it normal to have a bunch of horses in your kitchen? Well, I mean, I guess you would assume so based on our experience with this game, huh? Okay. Interesting. Little bit wider than maybe I would like for it to be. Maybe I can scoot this back a little bit more. I don't know. Because I don't want it to be so wide. I think there probably could be a chimney in here too. Guys, I might bulldoze this. I've got a weird feeling about this one. No, I'm not gonna bulldoze it. It doesn't need bulldozed. Lock in, Kayla. Lock in. There shall be no bulldozing. It won't happen. Deep breath. Oh, great. That looks absolutely terrible. Like, so ugly. I'm gonna redo this too, because I think I want to have something in the front that's like a little bit of a bump out or something. I don't know. I also might want to have some, maybe dormers. Do we want to do our own dormers, or do you want to use dormers that are like decorative in build mode? Do I think the free update and stuff coming is damage control? No, because they've been talking about that update for a while. Remember how that roadmap leaked a while ago? This free update was on that roadmap that leaked like months ago. So I honestly don't see it as that, but they're definitely trying to advertise it to you in response, but I honestly don't think that that's what's happening. I mean, they've been talking about this for a long time, so. Okay. Sure. It looks like a face with 3 eyes. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I think that looks all right so far. I think maybe this could benefit from being made into more of like a dormer situation instead of doing it like that. Because I feel like if we're already doing dormers, maybe we could have some more over here. And that might look kind of cute. Oh, I feel like that fits the vibes of it better. Right? You think a blue roof would look good with the orange wall? Yeah, Dika, I'm sorry. It won't happen. Not today. Okay. Oops. Oops. Everything has to be orange. Everything. The roof, everything. I won't make it green either. That comes up a lot. People are like, oh, make it green. Because they're like, carrots have green tops, but even that, it simply won't do. Maybe it should just be 2 of them. I don't know. Yeah, the green, it's not orange, you know? Okay, well, it's like goes out so wide. Maybe I'll try and use the decorative ones instead. The only problem with the decorative ones is I can't change the color of the roof. That's new. Okay, that's not the only problem with the decorative ones. It turns out it's only one of the problems with the decorative ones. Okay. Guys, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. How big is this looking right now? Oh, it's very large inside. Especially if we add on to it over there. Am I gonna put like a roof on top of this too? It's actually 64 by 64 L. So it's much worse than 50 by 50. It's huge, in fact. Okay. See, this has kind of a nice color to it as well. The width of it is not what I wanted. It's skinny though, what, the building? Well, bear in mind, you guys, you might think, oh, it's so little. But remember, there's gonna be a massive barn as well, all internal space, and we haven't done the back at all yet. So it's not small. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on in this space. It's not just the one thing, so. I don't like that there's the line right there is bothering me. But I feel like I can't very well put a column in the middle of it. Like, that's weird. I've done this kind of thing before where I did it kind of like this. I put 2 staircases so that there was like a thing in the middle. But I think that's too much. I don't know. We could also just do it with the 2 stairs in the middle, just to like have some. I don't really want to put the staircase on the side. I want to have like kind of a grand front staircase. You could possibly do the pillar only on top, but I feel like that looks weird to me. I don't really know how to explain it, but I did a build like this recently where, oh God. But when I did it recently, I had, oh no, because the staircases look bad. Or the things look bad. But when I did it recently, I had just, the top floor was open and the bottom floor had a roof, but the top didn't. I don't hate it being kind of closed off on the upper balcony. I don't think that's really a bad thing. We can always change it too. It's not like we were stuck with it. We can think about it as we are adding stuff to it. So that'll be fine. Okay, maybe I will put this dormer back in here then. like how we had it before. Just do one big one. Okay. Half walls with wooden texture. Yeah, I guess you could do it with half walls instead. That's always possible too. I think that looks okay. I'm gonna try this just for now. I might get rid of it. I'm just thinking, because this is like the orangest we've got at the minute. So, oh, good thing that looks bad from the back. The upstairs will be kind of small. You think this is kind of small? I haven't added stuff to it yet. This also doesn't need to be that small. I mean, we can have like a larger bit like this. We're not done, so. I do think that's good for the scale of it, to have that over there. I would love to have more of that balcony stuff. It's so like skinny and wide, which is kind of interesting. I've not really ever done it like this before. Okay, the back looks not so good, but we can copy paste a little. And there could also be like, maybe the back could be balcony and not have a roof on it. It can be more open. So it's not so duplicate, so much of a duplicate, I don't know. This could be interesting. Good thing the lighting's always bad back there. At least the lighting's nice in the front. That helps us. Okay, well here's a lovely orange toned roof trim. What the heck? Is that from the wall? Oh, I see. I think I put the roof trim, oh, I put it on the wall by accident without realizing. That's why I did that. Okay, let's find out if there's an orange roof. Oh dear God. There's no contrast. Oh boy. This one actually looks better, but it doesn't look better. It's like that. I wish I could have that color orange, you know? I think this kind of tile roof isn't good for this. All right, listen, chat. It's not good. It's not good at all. But remember, it's very veggie. It's a very unique situation that we find ourselves in. There's nothing else like it. I actually don't hate the wide one. Can you trust me on this and just let it be like that for a second, and we can work on it a little bit more after. I want to be able to like let it sit there for a little bit longer so I can visualize it more, and then if we still hate it in a couple minutes, I'll get rid of it. But can you trust the process for just 1 second? Like let it marinate just so we can see how we feel. Sometimes when I do something really wacky that I'm unsure about, I need to like genuinely just like let it sit for a sec. And this one's pretty bad. This is like pretty high up there with one of the weirdest things I've done, so. Another balcony. Okay. Yeah, and like there'll be windows and landscaping and stuff, which will also help to break it up, and I think that's gonna be good. Okay, can you go further back even? Nah, it's too flat. I don't want it to be flat. We can have a little tree in there. Ugh. Oh. Can go up to the edge there. That fits it in nicely. I can see that working. Take those two things. Well, let me tell you, it takes up a lot of nice space on the side of, on the back of the lot. It's so wide. Ugh, this is gonna be really weird for us to do the floor plan of, because it's a very strange shape. Very, very, very strange shape. Yeah, there's gonna be horses. We're gonna have a barn. The sim who lives here is gonna have horses, so. Oops. Adventure awaits. I actually think this adventure awaits stone, it kind of has like the orangey tone that we're looking for out of it, you know? We have to have 3 horses, Owen. That's like the rules of the challenge. So there will be 3. Whether we like it or not, there will be 3. Oh, okay. Can I try that again? Too high up. Too low down. One more than that. Okay, yeah, do it like that. That's good. Do you have to have 3 at the same time though? No, you don't have to. Well, the rules are to have 3 horses. My intention is to get 1 horse, get another horse, have them have a baby. So we will have 3 at the same time, but we won't have 3 all at once in the very beginning. Like we're gonna basically like work our way up to it, but we will have 3. I just don't want to, I'm not gonna like adopt 3 horses all on the same day, you know? Like that seems like a lot, but we can work our way up to 3 horses. I wish that there was a slightly more orange. Here's a more plain metal orange roof. I had the Eco Lifestyle one a second ago, chat. That's what I was using before. We had this one before, and now we have this one, like... I mean, it's growing on me. Would this be a choice that I would normally make? No. But is it a choice that I would make when I'm playing the Very Veggie Legacy challenge? Yeah. There's also like this, but I want it to be metal. Did I try the Adventure Awaits roof? This one, like the canvas? I think it's too one note to do the canvas. That's the most orange toned version. So, oops. It's also, I mean, the lighting is not helping. When you look at it in different light, like in the morning, it's not like so samey. It's just the afternoon light, it looks like the same color, but it's not. You see it in like a different lighting and it's very different, so. Could use like a starker, more contrasting roof. I just don't like how that looks though. I think it was better before. I just drew it on the wall by accident. Yeah, let's not worry about the roof too much yet. Let's try and get the windows and doors together. And then we'll do that after. Okay, let's look through everything orange real quick. Right. Sure. I think the Adventure Awaits ones are out, because that's very, like, yellow, isn't it? We don't really want that. What about Horse Ranch? What's nice to me about, like, this one from Horse Ranch is that this has some white and the black, which is, like, even more contrasty. And even if we didn't use the white version, like, having the black on the windows is a good contrast. Yeah, the Adventure Awaits windows, there's not enough of them, so I don't think I like the Adventure Awaits build mode very much. It's very, it's been very disappointing to me as I've tried to use it. We can do shutters with those up there. We have this, like, darker tone. It's not really orange, but it is another color. Oh, geez. I wish we had more shutters like this. Well, let's just try and get some more windows in. Once we have more stuff, we might feel like it's come together better. I haven't used the Adventure Awaits spandrels in every build for a month. I feel like I haven't really used the Adventure Awaits spandrels that much at all, because I don't, like, the Adventure Awaits spandrels are so specific. What the heck? Oh my god, when you put it on an angle, it gets wide. Look. It's a square, then it gets wide. Interesting. Well, I'll admit, I kind of like that. That looks good to me. Yeah, it's interesting because not all of the windows do that. They've made, like, diagonal versions of some windows, but not all windows. Like, this one doesn't get any wider. See? It's the same. So only some of them have, like, a second version. But it's always fun when you discover one that you didn't realize has one. Goes a long way. Okay. Oops. That's good. I'm gonna get these columns on all the sides too. My nail polish held out perfectly when I was at TwitchCon Destiny. My nails did not chip, thankfully. I took it off already because I started peeling it off, but my nails didn't chip when I was at TwitchCon. One less thing to worry about, right? Okay, Horse Ranch. I do love these doors for this. I think that looks so good. I really like the shape of them. That too. No. I'm not sure if I maybe I do like that one there. Maybe I'll, just on that side though. That's the house or the ranch. This is the house. We're gonna have a barn. Like, the barn's gonna be like over here, kinda. No, I'm probably not gonna use this room above the diagonal. I think that's just gonna be decorative. Sad that you are wearing yellow but not orange. Sad. Sad. I'm sorry, Revy. I don't really have a lot of orange clothing, so I tried to wear something that was close enough. I'm sorry to disappoint. Okay, let's get these nice doors on the balcony. I'm gonna save my game. Looks pretty orange to you. It's yellow, but it's like an orangey yellow, I would say. You know? I don't really like orange very much. I wouldn't say it's my favorite color, so you might not believe it based on what I'm putting myself through building right now, but see, I really like this one with the white, but these, not everything comes in that color, so I don't think we can pull it off. Let's do those like that, and we'll put shutters on either side. That'll be good. Not to brag, but I look really good in orange, says Christine. I'm happy for you. I don't think that I could say the same of myself, but maybe this is just my own dislike of the color talking. Yeah, I think that the shutters look pretty orange when you put them up against that wall, which is what we wanted, so. Okay, put that there, that there. I'll get all of these across that way. I'll get all of these across this way. How does that look from the front? I feel like that's pretty. I can see this working. Okay, I'm gonna save again, just in case. It's giving grilled cheese in a positive way. Giving grilled cheese in a positive way is a very funny way of putting that. I like it. I like it. Let me see if I want to put some of these things down this side or not. I'm not really sure. Do you think just the 3 of them down the bottom of that is okay? I don't think that's bad. I feel like that could work. Okay, I don't really want to do windows on the back yet. I think I want to try and figure out the floor plan and then add the windows on the back and the sides. But I want to get the floor plan first because it's kind of scaring me, so. We'll see if we can get this part out of the way and then we'll go from there. No. That actually isn't too bad with the staircase being right there. I don't really hate it. Kind of just shoved in the corner a little bit. Get some nice stair railing on it too. Okay, maybe down here, perhaps this part could be Rot's bedroom. Like our really fancy bedroom with 2 balconies and an ensuite bathroom. We can get a really, really nice bedroom situation going on over here. I think I could see that happening. And then it kind of uses that half of the house. Then I think that I might, and this is a little bit strange, okay? I think I might try to have the living room, that's like a triangle though. I'm thinking I'll put the kitchen like in here. But we need to have the kitchen be on a part that is straight. It can't be on a diagonal, obviously, so. I usually will do bedrooms on the diagonal sections to try to avoid this from happening to me. But maybe we could have like, this could be another bedroom with primary bathroom. This could be like Greg Plant's room, and he could have his own balcony too. Not really enough space for me here with what I wanted for the kitchen. Well, this could be an office instead of a bathroom if we wanted. It's really weird triangle shape, but you could even possibly have like bedroom, bathroom, office. The kitchen could go along this way. No, it's a weird way of laying it out. Oh no. Oh no. Might be better to put stuff over here instead, but we'll see. Maybe I'll start by trying to split this up, because I think that I don't really want this to all be like one big open space. I think I want it to be a little bit more enclosed. I'd love to have like a proper entryway too. And maybe that would involve me moving the staircase over. Okay. Go ahead and move all my things, why don't you? All at the same time. Is that supposed to be further over? Yeah. Maybe there could be like a little bathroom behind the staircase and this can be like scooted over more. Mudroom for the entrance. Yeah, we could try and like close it off and have a separate. I kind of like the idea of it being a pretty open floor plan though. Just maybe like slightly separated. I do like that a little bit better because this gives me a wall, and if we had like the sofa and stuff. Let me just look at, it won't be this rug, okay? I'm just thinking like, oh, it definitely will not be that rug. I just want to put a couple pieces of furniture down so we can sort of picture what I mean. But we could have like, that way there's sort of a formal entryway right here, you know? Or we could even get, oh, maybe I could put columns in here. I wonder if we could do something like this. Because we could try to like really make it feel kind of like something special in here. Can you draw? Oh, maybe if I put a wall and then I put the spandrel on it. In place of it, I mean, to say. I don't think I like how the spandrel looks blocking that. Maybe it needs to just be bigger. Maybe it's too skinny. And it needs to go up to like the edge of this, you know? If we're gonna do a little custom entryway situation. Oh, I don't even... Could a platform help? Maybe. That would change the height of the door though, which is kind of inconvenient. Oh dear. I don't really want it to change the height of the door. This looks okay like that. I guess we could even close this off, and maybe that could become the office that we've been talking about. The mudroom kit has orange stuff. The only problem with that is that it's like, it's very glamorous, and I don't really think that this build has like a glamorous energy to it, but maybe it could work because it has the black. I don't know. We'll have to think about that a little bit more. We will have to sit and consider it. Okay, well, it's not even. Maybe I could make... Oh no. This is supposed to be the primary bathroom. It's ridiculous. It's like so big. I just made it even bigger too. Oh boy. You don't think of it as glam, just upscale farmhouse? Okay, upscale farmhouse is a better way of looking at that. I could see that. This door doesn't come in the right color. I would love to have like a wider door, but I don't think that's gonna happen for us. I don't know. Yeah, we can have like a separate shower and stuff. We'll see. Rod's bathroom could be a personal mudroom. There you go. Yeah, a mudroom is really common in a space like this, I know. I just don't really feel like with how our house is laid out, a mudroom is really gonna fit the vibes. But I don't know, we can think on it, I guess, more than that. We have this nice archway. If you really want, we could have this become a mudroom. And we could have this be like a separate, you know, you can like do your laundry in there and stuff. We could try and pull that off. Let me see about replicating the door. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Carter, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Wow. Thank you so much for doing that. That is extremely generous of you. You totally did not have to do that. Thank you so much. 20 people have a sub now thanks to you. 20. That's huge. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, I'll use that door. I do like that. Sorry, distracted. I think that could be nice. It's kind of farm-like too, which is what we wanted, so. Make the bathroom skinnier and the hallway wider. I mean, I guess we could do that. I'm okay with the hallway being kind of skinny though. I don't really mind. I don't really mind. I haven't saved probably in like 15 minutes either, so we can do that too. Good call. Okay, so this part is throwing me off. I'm not really super sure how exactly I want to go about doing this. But part of me is thinking that maybe we could have the dining table in here. Oh, I also want to have, we need to get access to our basement somehow. Because I think I'm still going to want to have a little basement for us to do, like some of our nectar making and stuff. So maybe, let me think about this. That won't clip at all. I wonder if we could try and do... Oh man. I probably can hide that with landscaping, right? It is my deep desire for this to not have to get lowered down further. I want it to all be like one height. We could also put, the basement could be like attached to the barn, and that would be fine too. I just kind of like the idea of us making it part of the main building. So oh, that's on the wall. Yeah, I made it double wide stairs, so I was trying to take up more space, chat. I'm trying to give myself a corner over here. I want to be able to have a corner so we can put the kitchen over this way. That is my dream, but I know you don't like the double wide. Let me get these things back. Oh, that won't work like that either. I need to like open this up to the basement level. I don't even know if you really can do that though. Go away. There. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I don't know. I feel like if you make them too wide, the staircase, I feel like doing it like that makes the staircase feel like it's kind of a feature of the house. And making it one wide makes the staircase feel like you're kind of just trying to hide it. Oh, geez. And I kind of want it to be like a feature, but... Oops. Yeah, the problem with making them like kind of a U shape is that it, I don't know. It might look weird from up here, but we can think on it. Scoot back more. We could do them like that too. It's probably better that way anyway. Okay, so I was thinking that this part would be for the dining table. You go like, it's like right there that it goes, right? Oh, it's a lot of walls. Yeah, we could also marinate on this too. I mean, this is one of those things like we don't have to decide that part right now. We can change the stairs at any time. Like, it isn't like you place them and you're stuck with them. They can always be moved. I had these a little bit closer together, I think. Okay. Oops. That's good. Maybe we get some more columns on this part. Sure. Okay, so dining table could be in here. We have to figure out some kind of situation for the bathroom and the living room and stuff. Okay, but maybe oh dear God. Okay, that could possibly be another bathroom. And then we can have our living room in this big open space. The kitchen could be in here. I just really want to be able to have walls for cabinetry. That's why I'm kind of like orienting it this way. Oh my God, that's absolutely horrendous. The color, dear God. It's okay. Lock in, chat. We're gonna make it happen. But I want to have the kitchen cabinetry kind of like this. Maybe even some more over here. We could possibly get an island. We'll figure that part out later. The kitchen's sort of like central to it all. The dining table's here, nearby. It's a lovely poo brown. Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate that. We used to have a pantry in our old house. I wonder if we could like steal some of this. It makes the hallway a little bit smaller, which isn't super great, I don't think, but is there a light in that? Yeah, there sure is. But we could get another pantry again. I kind of like having a small hallway because I think it helps to separate everything out. And we could put like pantry decor on there. Put the waffle maker in there, you know, whatever. Whatever we end up deciding we need. I guess this could be an office. Yeah, I think that the hallway being smaller is good to split this up with. This is a really weird layout for this, but we could put the arch to the office on that wall. The living room could be facing this way, maybe? I don't know. This is one of the harder floor plans I think I've ever done. Can I extend it even more this way? It gets a little bit tight though. I don't really want this to be like... I want to have a big TV. So I'm struggling with the fireplace because I know I want to have a big TV somewhere. What if I just put this fireplace directly in front of one of the windows? You won't be able to tell from back there. Okay. Does she only respond to a premium chat? No, no. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not responding to many people at all right now. I'm kind of locked in, so I actually respond to nobody equally. But no, I don't. I have absolutely no time or energy to be like checking if you paid me first before I see if I'm gonna respond to you. That's unhinged. If I wanted to only reply to subs, I would put sub only mode on, which I don't do because I don't want to do that, you know. So if that was my intention, I would just make it so people that weren't subbed couldn't type. Why, you know, why would I like try to put myself through having to filter through it myself, you know? No, I don't like that. Okay, it's a fair question, but no, that's not not my situation. So, oh me, oh my god, what the heck? Dancing Diva, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. What on earth? Thank you so much for doing that. 25 people have a sub now thanks to you. 25 is a really, really high number. Thank you so much, like sincerely from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for doing that. That is so generous. I don't really even know what to say. Like, that's unbelievable. Okay, if I had my living room laid out like this, it won't be this furniture, okay? But if I had it laid out kind of like that, maybe if I had a piano kind of like over here, TV would be on this wall. We could do like a little seating nook by the fireplace. I think that's a reasonable amount of furniture, and there's a lot of open space in the room, so I think this could be okay. This rug is actually from Strangerville. To the person who just asked, it is in fact a Strangerville rug. I don't really care what the windows look like from the back, so I'm just gonna do them however I want, I think. That looks okay like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to really do something to fix this weird situation in the corner over here. It is not good. The plants will cover it though. You're kind of into the rug? Oh, the rug I put there on purpose. I am into the rug as well. I intend to keep the rug. Well, I don't like how that looks. Maybe I could alt place these in a little bit more so they aren't touching. I think that could be, yeah, it's fine. Those look good from the inside of the kitchen too. Oh, Dancing Diva, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That like truly means the world to me, so thank you so much. Okay, horse ranch again. Oops. Let's just get some like regular upper cabinets down that way. I wonder if I could put like this one over here. Or maybe I'll rotate it around the corner this way. Can I put like 2 of them? I really like these tall cabinets. I think those are kind of nice. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. How about a lighter wood? Well, I'm using this one because it's orange. I'm making a lot of choices that I wouldn't normally make for stuff that I can't say I really personally enjoy. Because it's all in the spirit of orange. It's all in the spirit of orange. Once we've got like some orangey wood on the floor, this is gonna help us too. Oh, that's supposed to be a bathroom, so don't change that part. Okay. Lovely. All right, well, we have to try and fit actually a lot of bedrooms upstairs. So we may have gotten a little bit carried away with our space here. Because we need to have, and I think we should be fine, but we need to have at least a room for Greg and then at least 2 kids' rooms. So at least 3 need to go up here. Put Greg in the basement. Greg is he's done too much work to pay for this house for him to have to be the one sent to the basement, I'm afraid. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that to him. He might deserve it, but... I mean, like, realistically, chat, like... If we wanted to do the rooms kind of like this, Greg cannot have his own ensuite bathroom anymore, but we could do it that way. I could make this bigger and we could steal from here. Make it into all one room for this bathroom. Then we have like a little bit of an open seating space. We can't really extend the top floor into the balcony at the back because it's, it would be asymmetrical with the downstairs. Yeah, I really would like for Greg to have an ensuite, but I guess if we're being, like, practical and honest with ourselves, he probably doesn't need one. Like, he's probably not gonna make it much longer, but it does feel like I'm doing something that is not fancy, and I feel like Greg needs fancy, so... Oh my god. We could rework this too. I mean, we could have like... Potentially there could be bedrooms... Let me redraw them. I'm not sticking him in the basement, that's fancy enough. Wow, Christine, thank you so much for saying that. I think you're so right. Yeah, it's like, with the location of the stairs and the way that this splits up, I feel like the rooms need to be laid out like this. So I feel like that just was the best way to do it. Yeah, and if I try to extend one into here, it's gonna be too tight with everything. I like how it looks a lot, the way that it is. We can make the hallway bigger and the bedroom smaller, possibly. We could put a bookshelf up against this so that we don't have to see the clipping either. I don't know. So that's, what, 1 bathroom, 2 bathrooms, 3 bathrooms total. You like the skinny hallway? Yeah, I like the hallways being small too, so. If you want, we can use them like that. I don't mind. Okay, that's good. That's true. Greg is gonna have like a fancy room for nectar making all to himself in the basement anyway. And Greg's also gonna have a gym in the basement. So he's gonna have a lot of space to himself. Even if he doesn't have his own bathroom, his own ensuite bathroom, he will have a lot of his own space. And, well, you know what else we could do for right now, potentially? If we really wanted to. We could make it so that Greg has his own ensuite bathroom up here. And we could just split this extra bedroom. Because we don't have any kids yet. So we could split this into an extra bathroom for now. And then when we have more kids, we can... But we don't need that yet. So we could give Greg, like, fancy ensuite. And then there's, like, a little hall bathroom, too. And that could be okay. I feel like we could also potentially have this be a smaller bathroom then. So we have like more of an upstairs space, you know? Since there's gonna be 3 bathrooms up here. And we definitely don't need all that, but we can make it happen if we wanted to. We have laundry downstairs already sent in. But this way Greg gets an ensuite. And since that is more appropriate for our current needs, I think I actually like that better. And we can always add to it later on. I mean, it could also become like a walk-in closet for Greg too, because he has a closet right now. That's a possibility. I don't know. Why not? Let's give Greg some like really fancy stuff. He has the nicest suite of the whole place. Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. You need to be there. You need to be there. Well, that's clipping, so... Oh my. I'm not sure quite yet, Leah. I haven't figured out my stream schedule for next week yet. I'm barely scraping by this week, so I don't know what days I'll be streaming what next week yet, but I'm definitely going to play Town to City next week, don't worry. I'm very excited about Town to City, so I will be playing it. But yeah, I don't know. Okay. Those are a little bit scooted over from downstairs, but no one needs to know about that part. I don't think you can really super tell anyway. Those are higher up. I don't want them to be higher up. Yeah, there'll be like a tree here, and I think that's gonna help also with the weird section. Okay. Yeah, and then bookshelves along this. That'll help cover that up. What about the ranch hand? Will he live off the lot? Well, I don't know where the ranch hand's gonna live. We're gonna hire a ranch hand. Like a random one. So with how the ranch hands work in The Sims 4, they don't live at your house, you know? We could eventually possibly have them move in like a roommate, because we kind of talked about that being our storyline, but I'm not gonna like build a room for the ranch hand that we don't have yet. Right? Like, we'll have to work our way up to that a little bit. Okay, lighting looks pretty bad down here, so that's cool. What if we had... Well, that's what we were thinking about, Spirit, was having Rot end up, like, becoming really close with and then eventually marrying the ranch hand. That's, like, the story we're trying to tell. Are we gonna add a vault in here as well? I hope not. My intention is not to have a vault from now on. Like, the vault was sort of like I have too much money I have to get rid of, and I don't have any space to put anything else. So I went into a second basement level. and got a vault, but I don't really want to have a vault. Like, that wasn't really what my my dreams were when I was doing this. Okay, this is fine for our nectar basement, I think. The lighting is so ugly. Oh my gosh. And Taz, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. But yeah, I've been using the vault just to get rid of money. If we have to put it back because we need to get rid of more money, then I will. But hopefully I won't have to do that. This is going to be our gym. I think I will have an arch into it. Because I like how it feels more open. We can get our gym equipment down there. If I tried redrawing the room, I don't think that's going to make a difference with this. I was deleting walls already, so yeah, doesn't. No, there's no platforms, only foundation. So, normally that is caused by platforms, you are right, but there's no platforms in there. I'm not gonna put a bathroom attached to the gym. I already have too many bathrooms. I have already like, what, 4? I only wanted to have 3, so. I'm not gonna put one. I apologize. Alright, we gotta get our barn set up going now. So we shall do that next. And then we can try and lay everything else out a little bit more. I think I'm gonna scoot the house forward because I wanna have like my own backyard back there. And maybe I'll put my house like, oh, maybe I'll put the house like up this way. And then we can do the barn over here, and then we can have like a lot, maybe the barn could have the horse stuff this way, and then our little yard could be over here. Ah, that might be okay. Oh, scooting it fixed the lighting glitch. Tika, you were right. Well, there you go. I don't really know what style of barn I want to go for too much just yet. But I've got a couple of ideas, so. Okay, and potentially, if this ends up, if we end up actually getting with the ranch hand, which I think we will, we might move the ranch hand in like a fake roommate eventually, and then they could live on top of the barn. But I won't decorate the top of the barn like anything yet. That's just us kind of thinking vaguely about a strange, vague future, basically. Okay. Horse. But it's good to have the space if we decide we want it, you know? Okay, I have this plan. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not, but I'm gonna try it, so. You're gonna have to just trust me on this. I think I want it to be, like, some outdoor stable space and some indoor stable space that's, like, attached to it. Yeah, this is the new world that we're in right now. This is Gibby Point. We've been talking about moving Rot to Gibby Point for a while because we were excited about the idea of riding our horses around in this neighborhood. Like, wouldn't that be kind of fun to go on rides out there? So, that's been our plan. Does it snow? It does snow in Gibby Point, yeah. I think it looks really ugly in the winter, if I'm being completely honest with you. I actually think it looks kind of bad in the wintertime. But it does snow. So, I think that they've kind of fallen off with their effort level when it comes to doing the seasons of New Worlds. Do the colors change? Yeah, they'll change a little bit. Some of these things, like there's palm trees here, obviously. So the palm trees, you know, a little bit strange with the weather changes, but you thought it wouldn't snow in this world. Yeah, I actually wouldn't be surprised if it didn't snow in this world, but after Snowgate of October 2024 with Ravenwood. I don't think that they would make a world where it doesn't snow at all again. Because everybody was really upset about that when they did it before, so I think it would be foolish of them to not. Okay. Your horses don't sleep in the barn? Yeah, the horses, they don't always like to sleep inside of the barn. Sometimes they prefer to sleep outside, so. And sometimes they don't like to sleep, like even in the stuff that you've set up for them at all. Sometimes they only want to sleep just on the ground. This is a lot more of these little beds than we actually probably need, but oh yeah, I guess there's places like Sulani where it makes sense, like very clearly makes sense for it to not snow. I think the issue with Ravenwood was not necessarily that it didn't snow. I mean, it was, but the issue with Ravenwood is that it looked like it would snow and it seemed like it would snow and then it didn't snow. But people don't like expect snow in Sulani, so it's different. But yeah, I think that they've learned their lesson from that. So. Okay. Oh, we could get like, this is a very orange colored. I might switch to those more orangey toned ones. Well, these don't even look, the columns don't even look more orange, so. Who knows? Okay. Get these columns in here too. I think we'll have some mini animals, yeah. I think that'll be fun. Will I play House Flipper 2? I love House Flipper 2. I haven't played it in a couple months on stream, but we've played quite a bit of House Flipper 2 on stream. I really like it. I think they did a really good job with House Flipper 2. I mean, I loved House Flipper 1, so of course I'm gonna like the second one, but yeah, I think they did a good job with it. It is a nice game. Yeah, I haven't played the new Scooby-Doo DLC yet, but I did hear about the Scooby-Doo DLC. That's one of those things where you say it out loud and it sounds absolutely unhinged. Oh, the Scooby DLC, you know? Right, sure, of course, the Scooby DLC in House Flipper. It's like yesterday when I was playing, we were playing Power Wash Sim yesterday, and there's like a Shrek DLC for Power Wash Sim. Like, they have some really random stuff in that game. In the first one, at least, not in the second one yet. They probably will soon. It just feels so silly to say it out loud, you know? Okay. Yeah, I'm not like super obsessed with this barn so far, but it's working. It's working. Yeah, we'll have to do that soon, because I would like to play the DLC too. Should I use this more? Oh, I already have that orange toned one. Never mind. I was gonna say, should I use the more orange toned one? And I already did. So that answers that question. Not horse ranch. Wait, adventure awaits. Maybe we could use this wallpaper on the inside, because I feel like this kind of has interior of barn energy. Doesn't it? We could try the vertical stuff outside so it's different than the main building, but I don't really know if I like it. I kind of want to use the skinnier, or maybe it should just be the same. I don't know. I'm struggling with it. Let me put a fence. Oh wait, no, I already have, I should be able to play, yeah, I have a floor there. So that should work. You think the skinnier one is so cute? Okay, I trust you. For some reason, this skinnier one looks worse to me with the roof. But maybe I'm being dramatic about that. Like, it doesn't look so bad over here, and then you look at it on this, and I feel like it looks bad. But maybe once we have some more. I really dislike the roof, but I feel very committed to using an orange roof because they're trying to make it all orange house. Like, it's supposed to be all orange everywhere. But I really am struggling with that. Like, I don't know. I don't think, like, there are orange roof textures, but I just, like, that's not what you want on this building. I guess we could use, like, the older looking one and, like, really have a super contrasting different color back there. There's not enough orange. They're making this very difficult for us. Get some windows in the very back. Terracotta's the answer. I just don't think that the terracotta roof fits the style. I feel like it's a totally different style, so I don't really know how I feel about that. I like them. I just don't know if I like them with this. Okay, well, we'll see about that for now. We'll see how we feel. I'm gonna scoot this back just maybe like one more tile. I know we started get started with our fences too. Do we want to have it like go up against the house? Because that could be kind of interesting. Fence it in like up to there. Maybe it goes back a little bit further. Rusty roof gives ranch. Okay, that's good. I'll probably put it up to this then as well. Yeah, something like that can be fully fenced in for us for the ranch part. Let's see if we can fit our horse jumps or anything. Is this lot temporary or will they live here? Oh, good God. There is absolutely never a world where I spend this much time making a 64 by 64 lot that's temporary. If I'm gonna put all this into it, it is not temporary, let me tell you. They're gonna be here. After all this, yeah, they're gonna be living in this house. I'm not gonna be trying to make another one after this, you know? I don't want to make 2 orange houses. I don't even want to make 1 orange house. So, okay, horse camp happened though. Yeah, but that's different. I built horse camp because I wanted to build horse camp. I'm not building this because I want to build orange. I'm building this because I want Rot to have a house. You know, like the intentions behind it are different. I do a lot of builds that I just build them for fun. Like the build itself is standalone, but this isn't one of those things, you know? Okay. Okay. The house looks glorious. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. I am glad that you like it. Can I rotate the whole thing around for a second? I want to be able to build this backwards, I think. Because now that I'm working on the back, I want to see the lighting of it a little bit better. And then we can put it back around the other way again at the end. Maybe I should have this go straight up to the edge. Well, I actually don't like it because that part is like... Well, actually, maybe that's fine. We can have a really big section for the horses. I think I like that for them. And then I know we want to have Adventure Awaits. Maybe we could get like some Adventure Awaits patio stuff. I think we could probably have on this a pool, maybe a hot tub. I might give Rot some stairs out of their bedroom in the back, because then I can have these like connect up, sort of. And that could be kind of nice. We could have archery. We could have a chicken coop. Lots of options. Maybe a greenhouse, who knows? Maybe this can be my chicken coop in here. We could also extend like this, the horses and the chickens could be together. Like we could put them all in one space. And maybe the greenhouse could be like in here. In my household inventory. Because if we put that in there, maybe that can be how we like hook up the couple sections, you know? And then you can very easily access the chickens. Horse ranch. Is that the right color? Looks like it to me. Extend you out a little bit more. Oh, boo. I guess that works like that, though. It's a little bit wider than I really want that part to be, but that's okay. My pool can be over here. And maybe my hot tub part could be like in this little section. Kind of like how funky it is shaped. I don't know, I just think that's kind of neat. Maybe I will put this up on a foundation. The greenhouse. Just for fun. Let's see how we feel about that. Doesn't really need to be, but it could be interesting. Horse ranch. Stars, I'll post a video of it in a few days. My new Animal Crossing island. So we'll post it soon. Okay. I like that so far. I think that there's some serious potential here with this, which is good. I'm not sure if I want to have this part be a little bit small. Maybe that's better like that. Okay, pool. Maybe the pool could be about that big. We can have some lounge chairs on this half. Maybe I'll even extend this out a little bit more. That's fine, because I can scoot this over. It would be convenient to add another door on the side of the fence. You mean like another fence gate? Or do you mean adding another like greenhouse door? We could do that. I'm gonna have more fence gates too. My intention is to have like, oh, my fence broke over here. But yeah, I just haven't put all the fence gates in yet. I was thinking we'd have another one on the front, maybe like one over here. It kind of depends how we want to space it out, but. Okay. And then a lot of this can just be like open yard, I guess. Like it doesn't really need to be anything in particular. It can just be open. It can just be open. It's a big lot. Yeah, it's 64 by 64, so. There are a lot of, there's a lot of space for us to fill in, let's put it like that. It hasn't been hours, Revy. I saved like 10 minutes ago. You're gonna like terrify me. Hasn't been that long though. We can save again, obviously, but. Okay, greenhouse. Oh, greenhouse, more like orange house. Thank you, Sarah. That's so correct. You're so right. Oh, this window texture doesn't have a version with the lines, which is kind of weird, but we'll make do. We shall figure it out. Well, now I'm wondering if I can use Adventure Awaits windows. If I can't even use the greenhouse kit ones, why not do like... Oh, I guess these Adventure Awaits ones, they have the white in them. Which, depending on how you look at it, could be a good or a bad thing. But I could use them. Oh, I deleted the whole thing. Let's see. I don't really want to use the glass walls. I really don't like the glass walls. There's something about them. I find them, they're really good for like very specific circumstances, but I think they have like a weird, almost like a weird flatness to them. The windows are a little bit 3D and they have more texture, which makes them like look better when you're using them on a huge space like this. Yeah, I'm not like super into the glass walls for this kind of purpose. They serve a purpose, but I don't know if they serve this purpose for me. To know if that makes sense or not, but cute. Stunning and beautiful. Yeah, I feel like they work really well in like small sections too. That's a really large greenhouse. Is the ranch hand staying on top of the stables? We don't know that arch. I mean, we have this vision of us like maybe starting to date the ranch hand and like falling in love a long time from now, because Rot has to wait until an adult to get married. But the ranch hand is the ranch hand. Like the ranch hand doesn't live with us, at least not at first, you know. So I'm not gonna decorate a space for the ranch hand to live in right now, because there is no, like, you don't need that. But possibly eventually, if we decide we want the ranch hand to live with us, then we can go back in and be like, okay, I'm gonna decorate a space for the ranch hand. But I'm not doing that now. Like, I'm not gonna start off with that, if that makes sense. If they do, they could live up there, yes. That's why I left it empty, but. Cool, those are not the right height. Oh my gosh. I think I like that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have to get a lot of debug landscaping to fill this all in. That's gonna be okay too. A ranch hand in The Sims, it's like how you can hire a gardener, but they help take care of the stables and the horses, basically. It's an active feature in Horse Ranch. Guys, I don't know about this, but I'm gonna try it, okay? Rod's gonna do horse competitions for money, is our plan. Horse competitions and like ranchy stuff, basically. This section is gonna be for us. At first I was thinking hot tub. Now I'm kind of thinking outdoor kitchen. So we could possibly do that. This is decidedly not orange. And it's pretty dark. But we'll see about it. Yeah, we can put the horse competition board too, so we can enter them pretty easily. That'll help. Yeah. Not orange. I wish that these things had, I wish we had like better options. Oops, I went out of build mode. I wish that we had better options for it because I really, really would like to have something nice and on the outside edge. There's just not a lot of fences that exist that are like that, like a low fence. There's this one. This one's a little bit, it's like too bright. The get to work ones are too small too for what I was picturing, but that's probably what we're gonna end up having to use. These are like, to me, like the standard of this. I typically use them. I kind of want to have like an in-between size. Oh, I forgot I did that, Christine. Yeah, I had an orange pool in our not so berry orange gen. It was like very vibrant, the orange pool. Don't tempt me. Because I will start putting that back. You can't really do half walls as easily because it has to touch the little edge piece. I guess it doesn't actually touch the edge, so you probably could do a half wall, but you should just like stop it right there. So you could possibly do it like that. I just don't really like the half wall trims. It's better without it. It's better plain. Okay. Pool trim. There is an orange pool trim, if we so desire. Yeah, what I had done before is I used Spa Day, and I did it like that with the glowing wall and the glowing floor for the pool. But I don't know, it might be a little bit much. It might be a little bit much. There's also this, but I think that the tile isn't really appropriate for this. It looks like Fanta, it looks like orange juice. I like how from afar it kind of looks blue, and then you get up close and you think, oh my. You know? That one's too much. That one's too much. I mean, the orange in this, it matches it. It just, I think we need to get some landscaping in before we make any final calls, because I feel like we need to put just a bunch of plants around, and then we can start changing a little bit of the coloring if we decide we don't like it. No, the water's not orange. There isn't like an orange water. But we have the orange wallpaper, which is what I used instead. Okay, this is the plant from Adventure Awaits, and we're gonna try and do landscaping around here that pretty closely matches the environment. So we're gonna try and get a bunch of plants and things to fill this all in. Similar to what I did when I built that giant resort space. That's kind of what I'm picturing for over here. And then we can get like pretty colorful orange flowers and stuff too, I don't know. Fill it all in like that. But we want it to be kind of like, I don't know, you see this stuff? Like this kind of stuff. Yeah, I can't believe the lack of low-lying plants that we have in Build Buy right now. Like, it's pretty dire, this situation. Oops. Okay, further back, I guess. Can I size you down? That could be okay. Layer it a little bit more. Yeah, you're gonna have to trust me on this. This plant, there's no plants that come in the pack at all. There's a version of that plant that's a different color and like sort of different look from Jungle Adventure. But this one, this exact version, is only in the Debug and Adventure Awaits. They haven't put any plants in any... The only landscaping we get these days is in Debug. Unfortunately. Oh, I wonder if we could do like a... Oh. I would like genuinely base the size of my pathways and stuff off of this. If I could. Because we could use this like really cute little rope fence. And that might be kind of a fun little detail. I don't know. Should we see how we feel about it? It actually fits really well already, so far. At least for part of the walkways. I don't know. Isn't that neat? I don't know if it's super necessary, but I think it's cool. What pack is this from? It's Debug from Adventure Awaits, this little rope fence. But again, it's Debug, so it's like you place it one item at a time, kinda. But it's interesting. Where's the single tile one? Yeah, I think it's kind of cute near the pool to fill it all in. Okay, that's gonna bother me a lot. But maybe we can make it work. We'll just have to close this up. Put it a little bit closer. Hopefully this ends up being like the exact right size. It's not. But that's okay. Can you even really tell that much? If we all place it ever so slightly, who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? And then we can just extend this out. Oh, it was the exact right size. This thing just isn't farther enough back. False alarm. It was fine before. I was wondering why it wasn't fitting there. I kind of thought to myself, that doesn't seem right, but that would be because it wasn't right. It was actually fine before. Maybe I'll put this like this way, and we'll fill that in elsewhere with more plants. Yeah, I think I'm really struggling with the coloring on some of this stuff. I don't want to have to make it brown, but I just think it might look better. The color of it is throwing me off. Okay, I have to draw that fence. Brown is just dark orange. Exactly. Exactly. But we're gonna have like orange furniture out here, which I think is gonna help it. We just don't have that yet. Okay, this one I can't really get like this part won't fit it, even if I want it to. Let me go into debug again. Oh, my game is lagging, scaring me. We can make this smaller and have it be like, I don't know, smaller entrance but wider at the top or something. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, that's the exact right size. Something like that, and then we just readjust this little bit so we can use it all the way we want it to. Oh no, Michelle, really? See, I would cry. That would really get to me. I am really liking how this looks so far. It's not like it's necessary, but I just think it's kind of interesting. No, this tiny fence is not base game. This tiny fence is actually from Get to Work. I wish it was base game. This feels like one of those things that the base game is really lacking. It needs to have just like a simple, tiny fence. It's always kind of surprising when you realize that we don't have stuff like that. But you just need to have like simple column, plain square column. Don't have one of those. Simple tiny fence. Don't have one of those. But oh well. Cute. I might take this away. I'm gonna let there be like a little tiny open space right here so you can walk out if you so desire from that direction. Oh, jump scare. The orange. Oh, that'll get you. Okay. Is the pool purple? Oh, worse. It's actually orange. Yeah, it's a debug fence, so I think they could possibly walk through it, but I don't know for sure if it'll actually let them do that. So on the off chance that it doesn't work, I'm gonna make sure that they have a way to get out of it still, like separate from that. Okay. Oops. Come here. I like having those be a little bit separated from each other. Yeah, we'll fill that in with like so many plants. It's gonna be so good, chat. I'm not even worried. Same thing over here, possibly. Okay. Oh, I guess we can have this go out the other side of it, huh? Yeah, that would be good. Probably get a couple more then that do the same thing. Yeah, it's a 64 by 64 lot. It sure is. It's hard. I think when you need this much stuff, especially with the Legacy, I feel like I tend to build on really big lots for my Legacy stuff. Because I have a lot of needs. I have a long list of stuff I want to be able to fit in. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we gotta get our shark pond in somewhere. We gotta get the rest of our landscaping figured out. I wanna have some more orange plants too. As long as we have room for graves. Don't worry, the graves can go right in the front, so that won't be an issue. I bet we could get these orange plants. If we size these up and we kind of disperse them throughout the like bigger plants that we're putting in, I think those could work. And that really helps with the orange of it all. Yeah, don't worry, Chad, I'll always have room for graves. What about cats and dogs? I like this plant. I think that's kind of tropical and fun. It's not really, but it kind of looks like it could be. That's not the right color. Okay. Let me go back into the debug from Adventure Awaits again. I think the flowers are so cute. They are, aren't they? Those are from Romantic Garden stuff. Does this come in orange? Wait. Oh, well, that's not, it's not orange. Let me put that somewhere inside just so I don't forget about it. Because it's got a lot of pink, but we could possibly make that happen. Probably gonna go through and add those in as like extras. What I want to do right now is get more of like filler necessity type stuff. Those are ugly. It's a pinkish purple as an ode to Greg plant. Oh, that's cute. I like the way you think. Okay, that can fill in over there. That could fill in over there. Get another one of those over there. Sure. Another one of these over here. Nah, too big. That's not like green enough. Looks a little bit dead. I do like this. Wonder if we could use that somewhere too. If I add pool lights and change their color to orange, I mean, you could probably do that too. We'll have to think on it a little bit. Let me just get some big regular trees too. I think I need to have like, because they have those big like willowy trees. There's also a debug base game one that is like absolutely massive. I like how it's got stuff hanging down. See, we could use this. This could be a good way to like fill in some more of the lot. Oh my god, it's bigger than the house. Oh my. Don't need to put a ton of them, but just maybe like a couple of them. Because that looks pretty good to me. Maybe one more of the big ones kind of over there somehow. Oh my. I like that. One purple tree for Greg plant. I don't know. I feel like he doesn't deserve to have his own tree. I always am going back and forth a lot on how much of the previous gen's color scheme I want to add in, like outside. Like I don't really usually do like tributes to previous generations. But I don't know. We can think about it maybe. Oh, okay. You're not gonna fit, are you? Let me actually see if there's any orange trees. We do have this. I wonder if I could put that like right in the middle in there. It does help with the orange of it all. Could possibly get another one of them in the front somehow. Maybe go away with this. Oops. I like how those look close together. I think that's kind of a cute canopy sort of vibe. Okay. They had a whole era. It's time for a new one. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too. Let me go back into the debug from Adventure Awaits. The comfy gamer kit desk chair is uncomfy in the Sims opinion. Or they complain about my chair? That is messed up. How dare they? Oh, sorry, chat. Are you on? Wow, that thing is huge. Oh my goodness. Do you want to get any more of these? No, not really. I was gonna look at the rocks. I was kind of picturing myself having like some of these rocks filled in some open areas. Like something along those lines, maybe over here too. We can get some plants next to them. Is that the same color? Yeah. Okay, my chicken coop's gonna have to be on this half. We'll just like shove a chicken coop in somehow. We'll see what we can do about that. Okay, a little bit of a rock here and there. And I haven't placed any of these, like I need to move those around obviously. That one. That would be good up front. Maybe like one more small one. Just put it over there. Hi Lucy, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for the resub. I think we'll have goats, Jupiter. I think we'll have goats. That's kind of my plan at least. I was picturing myself having a tree in there. But maybe it ends up being a debug one. I don't know. Let's come back to the front after we do the back a little bit more. I think it's in our best interest to think about the back longer and then come back to it. These things kind of have an orange-ish vibe to them. So we could possibly use some of those. So do these. So we could possibly do some of that too. And that could help. I need to have like big, large bushes. Oh, we also have like these really cute jungle adventure things. I have this. And maybe this thing could be our big bush, but we do it like sized up in a few places. More of like a fern kind of vibe. I could see this working. We're gonna have to do a lot of, oh my god. This is gonna be a lot of landscaping, chat. I think we're gonna be here for a while. Anytime you start landscaping a 64 by 64 lot, it's like we've gotten ourselves really into something here. Oh, maybe I'll do that thing towards the back and then some, maybe I won't use that one in this space. I don't know. We could do a little tree in there or something. We'll see. I wish that we could have like an in-between of those sizes. You know what I mean? I don't really want it to be like super filled in. I think my vision is for this to be a little bit more simple. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Yeah, Ra is getting a 64 by 64 lot. Lucky Sim. She gets everything. Will the goats be orange too? Maybe. I could see that for us. I think that could work. I want to get some more of these kind of trees. Because I think that's helpful for like mixing in some landscaping variety and also having it like blend into the rest of the lot, or the rest of the environment, I mean to say. That one's pretty big, but we can make do. Yeah, my plan with the horses is to start with one. I want to adopt one horse, maybe like play with it for a few days, adopt another horse, and then eventually have those two horses have a baby. But I don't want to like jump straight into 3 horses all at once in the very beginning. You know, like I want to kind of work our way up to getting more horses. That's sort of my thought, at least. Okay, I like that. I think maybe we could use, I don't know. I don't know. Landscape like this. Horses can have twins? Can the horses give birth to twins? I'll be honest, I don't think that's ever happened to me before. Yeah, one of the rules is to have 3 horses, Lucy. Yeah, that's like one of the requirements of this generation of the Legacy. Wait, why am I in Horse Ranch? I didn't mean to do that. This world is Gibby Point, Samantha. It's the one from the new expansion pack. We were inspired by the 64 by 64 lot in this world to try and get some stuff for Rot to live here. I feel like it'd be kind of fun to ride a horse around in Gibby Point. I don't know. Like, wouldn't that be cool? Maybe I'll get rid of that for right there. I'll use these in some places, but not everywhere, possibly. I want to, like, space everything out a little bit more. I feel like this looks pretty good, how that landscaping has come together. So now we gotta try to repeat that everywhere else. And by everywhere else, I mean literally everywhere else. I think I might not use those. I feel like they're actually not orange enough for me, funnily enough. Okay. One more little orange one kind of over there. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay. No, I didn't put a stilt foundation, Cappy. I don't really want to have a stilt foundation on this time around, at least. I don't know if that's really my vibe. There are also these flowers, and these kind of come in an orangish color. But we have to determine if we want to mix them in. I think I do want to mix them in. I like how the this foundation being a little bit thicker. I think that it's a nice touch. Is Dan singing a lot right now, Merlin? Oh my. If there's one thing about Dan, it's that he is going to be singing. That is true. Okay, more of the thistle, put that back there. Maybe I'll put these. Oops. I could see that working. Maybe another one over here. Oh yeah, mix that in somehow. That works. Okay. Swiss cheese plant, this thing is called. Well, we'll get the Swiss cheese plant and we'll put that over there. Okay. Yeah, I like how tropical that looks. And once there's plants on the inside, I think that'll be cool. I did, Angela, I did, yeah. It was fun. My first ever PowerPoint night, I did one at TwitchCon. Oh, I don't have really any of these ferns anywhere yet either. Well, we could put one there. Maybe one more of them could be like, size it down, put it in here too. Rot has like 240,000, Lucy. Possibly 290,000. I don't know if when I bulldozed it, it counted my the money I had inside of my vault. But I had 255 or something thousand when I bulldozed it. Plus I have 40,000 in the vault, so. However that works out. That's much money Rot's got. But if anybody has a vault right now, and if they're in the game and they want to check if when you bulldoze it, if it gives you the money back or if it disappears. My fear is that the money disappears when you bulldoze it. And I don't actually know that, obviously, but that's my, like, gut concern with it all. You know when you just, like, don't trust The Sims? Let's try that, yeah. The lot value goes down when you delete the vault based on how much you put in. Okay, so there you go. That answers the question. It does count the money you have in your vault. It does. Let's go into debug again. Adventure awaits. So yeah, we have like 255,000 simoleons with this sim. Which is a lot of money. I think we're gonna be okay when we try and start furnishing it and stuff. I think it's gonna work out all right, you know? Okay. Pocket, I don't really have any intentions right now to do a Very Veggie Let's Play on YouTube. I'm already playing it on Twitch. So to like start again and play it right now on YouTube feels like a little bit silly, you know? Because I'm like mid doing it on Twitch. So I don't really have any interest to play Gen 1 again, you know, right now at least. But who knows what the future holds. None of us have really much idea of what to expect from the future right now, so we'll see. Yeah, I don't really want to play the same challenge twice at the same time, you know, like, okay. One of those there, a couple of these up here. Oops. I've played a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley in the past. I have like, shall I find out how many hours I have on Steam in Disney Dreamlight Valley? I think probably like 100 or something. 138.2 hours I've streamed Disney Dreamlight Valley before. So I've played a lot of it in the past. I haven't played it, honestly it's been like a year and a half probably since I last played it, but we have played her a lot. Do I think I'll play the 100 baby challenge again? No. I can safely say I will never do that again. Like, I absolutely will not do that. My mods even are like, no, don't do that. I don't really, it's so repetitive. It's a fun challenge, but my God, there comes a point in it where, like, to me, like, an A to Z baby challenge, maybe, like something along those lines is kind of fun to me. But there just comes a point in 100 Baby where it is the same thing, like, over and over, and it's like not really that fun for me to play because I feel like it gets so repetitive. Because once you've made all your money, there's a level of like working towards getting like a system built up and like a big enough house and all that. But once you've got everything and you're kind of like in a good spot, which is honestly from like baby 20 onward, it's just like over and over and over and over the exact same thing. It's not hard anymore. It's just tedious. Like it's not difficult to do once you've got a system, but it just becomes such a pain to work your way through. It's just a grind, I guess, is a good way of putting it. So I don't really want to do it again. I've already done it twice. Okay. Some of those bushes, maybe one of these could be over here. Cute. Maybe cute's not the right word. Something like that. It's your favorite Sims gameplay to play that challenge? I mean, that makes sense. Everybody's got different preferences what they like to do in the game as well. And I've like, I don't want it to sound like I didn't have fun playing it because I've played it twice. Like, you don't play things twice for no reason. Like, I had fun playing it. I just don't really want to do it again. Especially because it takes so many hours. Like, when you stream it, it's the same thing over and over and over and over as well. And I know that it's not that interesting to watch the full thing uncut, me streaming it, so I don't think we need to put ourselves through that right now. Yeah, maybe size it down. Do this one right here. Oh yeah, and like the infants glitching, which you know they do. The infants glitching can really burn you out of playing it as well. Like, you can only handle the infants bugging so many times before you like want to lose it. Yeah, I like when people, I think that playing the A to Z baby challenge is a fun way of doing it. I've recommended that on stream before to people that are like, I want to play it, but I'm scared. I'm like, play the A to Z one. Because then you have 26 babies and you name them after the alphabet. Like, there's an A baby, then a B baby, then a C baby. And I think 26 is kind of where it stops being difficult and just becomes like a drag. So if you went to 26 on purpose, I think that would work out. Would I do the occult baby challenge? Do you mean the one where you count them as like 2 for every occult baby? I think that's cheating. Can we talk about that? With how in the official 100 baby rules, you can count, if you have like a vampire baby, you can count it as 2 babies. I don't know if I agree with that rule. I think that it's a little bit harder to have a vampire baby, but I don't think that it's like double hard to have a vampire baby. So I think that's cheating. Occult baby is 1 baby of every occult type. Oh. Yeah, that's not very hard to do. You could probably even do that in one stream if you locked in. Speed ran it. Vampire babies aren't really different, Androider, but obviously when the vampire becomes a teen, they have different needs. But if you get really good at the baby challenge, you can sort of get through their teen years pretty quick. Like, you can kind of play through that without having to have them be a teen for very long. So, oh my god, this just keeps going. Kayla's underestimating what counts as an occult. For the occult baby challenge? Maybe. Yeah, I guess possibly, Christine, but even if it's harder to woo an occult sim to woohoo you, I still just don't think it's double hard. Like, but I guess it does make things more interesting. They have Patchy and stuff in servos. Oh, that is fun. I like that as a concept. Sounds like a good time to me. It includes Bonehilda and Grim Father Winter. Yeah, but it's not hard to like get Father Winter or the Grim Reaper or anything like that, especially not anymore. Trust me, I speak as someone who's had an accident maybe with Daddy Winter very recently. That kind of like ruined my legacy. No, it didn't ruin my legacy. I picked that sim as the heir. But yes, it's not as difficult as it may seem to have a baby with Daddy Winter anymore. Oh, I didn't get any flowers over here. I I gotta get some more of these. Oops. Maybe you go like right there. Sure. Okay, let's put some of these irises around. Is that too many in the same place? I think that's too many in the same place. Oh, I have one over there too already. Maybe I'll get another one of the thistle. That's fine. Okay, one of those in there. This is taking me a long time. The landscaping on a lot this big is always like quite the process, you know? It's worth it, but my goodness, does it take you a while to get through it all. Oh no, I don't like that there. Maybe put it over there instead. I don't super love how it looks underneath this tree, but... Daddy Winter tried to steal your husband from you? Oh my god. Your husband tried to leave you for Daddy Winter? I mean, to be fair, Daddy Winter is, I think, the richest, if not very close to being the richest of all the townies. So, like, if you're gonna get left for somebody, you know, at least that one makes sense. Like, he has a lot of money. Yeah, he's got like, well, he doesn't have a house, so he doesn't have like the value of a home or anything to add to his funds, but he's got like 300K in the bank, and he's just in the void with 300K. So he's got a lot of money, that guy. I don't know how much money the Landgrab's house is worth. It might be worth more than 300K. We'd have to check, but I think he genuinely might have more money than the Landgrabs do. Oh, he's got 500K. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I just told you a lie. Daddy Winter has 500K. He absolutely, without a doubt, has more money than the Landgrabs. And the Landgrabs don't have a lot of money in the bank. And their house is worth a lot of money, but like they don't have like money like this. You know, they have like 20,000 simoleons or something. And then they have an expensive house. But it's not even as much as Daddy Winter, so... The Landgrabs lose. Should I put another one of these windows on the side of the house up here? They've got assets money. Yeah, I mean, the Landgrabs, like, it's sort of implied in all the Sims games that the Landgrabs, like, own, you know, they're supposed to own, like, the stadium and this and that, like in The Sims 3, and, like, the, like, Landgrab Industries, and they own, like, the science lab and all this stuff, but I don't think The Sims 4 leans into the Landgrab ownership of everything. They own the power company in The Sims 4, but they don't lean into it as much as they used to. I think it's a little bit less these days. Although I think they own one of the apartments, that's true, in San Myshuno. And the grade school. Yeah, so they've got a few things. Believe it or not, that's still not as much as they used to own in, like, in The Sims 3. Which is kind of hilarious, but they used to really, really own, like, everything. Okay. I need to get a couple more of these little flowers back here. Maybe some of those. And let's get a few more of the debug things. They nerfed the Landgrabs is a hilarious way of putting that. That is really funny. Oh, Brie, MLM also means like multi-level marketing, which usually is referred to in like a MLM scheme, like a multi-level marketing scheme. They're not usually talking about men when they're talking about scheming, but I do understand why you might think that. It's one of those, like, you know how the acronym FTM also means first time mom? But I associate that with trans people. And so when I see people saying like FTM, I'm like, what is the context of, what are you saying? And then you're like, oh yeah, mom. You're talking about being a mom. Yeah, it's one of those where you read it and you're like, this means something different, I think, than what I am assuming. So, anyway, yeah, that's a very common assumption, though. So, hello. You want to come up to say hello to everybody? Okay, no, that's fine too. Your choice. Okay. Lights out there. Maybe I'll get some in the front of this too. Maybe actually I might do ceiling lights over there. I might get a couple of these on this part though. I need to get spandrels over here. Oh, and I was gonna, oh wait. Oh yes, I want the spandrel there. That looks really cute. She's just on the floor. Oh yeah, so I posted this on Instagram, but this is my new update about Snap and her IV. We do it every Monday and every Thursday, okay? So yesterday was IV night. And Snap now, like, she's sort of getting used to it in the sense that she understands when the IV stand comes out, like something's going to happen. I know I'm talking about you. Because I've got like it's an IV stand, like in an IV bag, like how a human would have. It's the same size and everything. But she now, because I always give her a treat when she gets her IV, she now associates IV bag with treat. And so I know, it's funny, right? And so like, I know. You want to come up? I'll get you. Okay, come here. No, you don't. Okay, you don't want up? Your choice. Okay, now you want up. That's what I thought. I knew you wanted up. Well, she doesn't know I'm saying the word treat, Christine. Treat, treat, treat. She doesn't know. Anyway, so she now associates the IV stand with getting a treat. So we bring it like into the living room. We usually do the IV on the couch because she's like typically like sleepy and like hanging out on the couch with me before bed. So we do it then when she's like chill. Because like right now she's being a bit much. This wouldn't be a good time to do it. But anyway, now she knows when it comes out, she starts standing up and screaming. You know how she gets? Imagine like this, but like way louder and more. She starts screaming, being like, hello, hurry up, I want my treat now. So she's like yelling, yelling, yelling. Dan's trying to like get the needle together because you have to like take the cap off and like switch the needle, all this stuff. And she's like all trying to get up in it, thinking it's the treat because she sees him holding something and she's like, oh, treat. And so she's just like yelling at us while we're trying to set up the thing. And I don't want to start giving her the treat too early because then she won't stay for the whole duration of her IV. So it's become a new kind of process, but she likes it. So, yeah, I usually give the kittens treats too, Chaotic, when after Snap has hers so that no one feels left out because I feel guilty about it. So everybody gets to have a treat, except typically recently Snap's been getting a whole one of the churu things, and because I need to like, basically it's like this tube of meat goo. Disgusting, right? But I give it to Snap while she's having her IV because I can like slow feed her the thing, like slowly squeeze some of it out. It's kind of like Go-Gurt. Like those like yogurt tubes, but it's for cats and it's meat. But I like slowly squeeze it out and I try and make it last the full like few minutes that it takes for her to get the fluids. So she needs the whole one for it to last the whole time. So, but she likes it. It works out well, obviously. She really enjoys it, so. Anyway. Disgusting, right? No, you like it. They're so gross, but your cat loves them too. Yeah, we get the Tiki Cat brand ones, and I forget I think there's 3 flavors in there, maybe 4. They all smell nasty. One of them smells exceptionally nasty to me, and I don't remember which one it is, but it's like an unbearable stench to me. And I keep forgetting which one it is, and then when I grab one, it's like, because they're all different color tubes, I grab one, and then if it's that one, I'm like, oh god. But like it's meat goo. It's like pureed meat mixed with water and stuff. I think it's the fish one, but I forget I don't remember what it is. And it's not only fish, it's like mixed with stuff. But it really, really stinks. Like so nasty. Yeah, it's kind of like thick chicken stock almost. Yeah. So, anyway, I don't think all cat food is that smelly, but that one in particular is very smelly. I guess I'm also just kind of used to it, but that one I can't do. So, I can't do. Do they even taste? What, like, can the cats taste things? Yeah, they have, like, the cats have preferences of, like, the food flavors they like better. So, you love chicken stock? Would you drink it like thick, like yogurt texture? Oh my God, on this season of Love is Blind, I'm sorry, I need to keep building, but I have to tell you this. On the most recent season of Love is Blind, this man, one of the guys, he was talking about like these protein shakes that he makes himself. I swear to God, he took a blender. He took like a chicken breast and Crystal Light. Okay, if you're not familiar, Crystal Light is like a drink powder that you would like pour into water to like make lemonade or like, you know, it's like some kind of flavored, probably fruit flavored powder to add to water and you mix it up to make a drink. He would take a chicken and Crystal Light and he blended it up and then he drank it. I've honestly maybe never seen anything worse. I understand, you know, protein drinks, people drink eggs and stuff, whatever. It's like the thought of like a solid chicken breast blended up, and of all things, Crystal Light? Like, my association with Crystal Light is like lemonade. I don't know. Yes, Christine! Oh my God, this one time I was on a plane. I was coming back from England. And the person sitting next to me, his name is Martin Ford. He's famous. You can look him up. You'll understand. He's like probably 7 feet tall, massive bodybuilder. Like, I've never seen such a large man in my life. I like found him because I knew he had to be famous just based on his whole demeanor. Anyway, this is a 9-hour flight, okay? Every hour, maybe even a little bit less, he would stand up, get into his carry-on bag that was up above in the compartment, and he would bring out a tub of shredded chicken. And he would eat the whole tub of shredded chicken and then put the empty one back. And then an hour would pass and he would get another one. And then an hour passed and he would do it again. And he did that the whole flight for 9 hours. He had so much chicken in his bag. Like, he brought like 9 of them. So much chicken. And it just kept coming. Like, I didn't look flavored. It was just shredded, like, plain. But anyway, I guess, you know, he's like keeping up with his protein intake or whatever. But I've never encountered that in real life. And it's just the thought of, like, it just kept happening. The whole time, for hours, he had so much chicken. So, I mean, you can bring food through security. You're allowed to bring food on the plane. You just can't bring liquids. So, but I assume his whole carry-on was just tubs of chicken. Because it was so much. I mean, it was like Tupperware, like a regular size, like, leftover tub, but full of chicken. I don't know how he kept it cold. Maybe he had because you can bring ice through security too, right? Like, you can bring an ice pack. It's just as long as it isn't melted, you can bring it. Am I wrong in saying that? I feel like I've heard that before. But anyway, he had a lot of chicken, so. Oh, maybe they were frozen too. Yeah, and then like thawing. If it's an ice pack and not ice cubes. Yeah, so you can bring an ice pack. But it says online it's his primary protein source and he usually eats it with broccoli. Oh, well, there was no broccoli on the plane. He did not eat any broccoli that whole flight. I can guarantee it because I was there. The fact that it says online that he does that because he's famous. But yeah, there was no broccoli. And honestly, that's a good thing because that would have been stinky. I bet that's why he didn't have any broccoli on purpose. for the flight. Yeah, he didn't have any. It's just chicken. This was like 2019 probably. It was a long time ago, but I'm never gonna forget it because that was wild. Absolutely wild. I remember like thinking when we stood up and he got off the flight, like when we were like getting up to leave, he stood back up and like finally I was standing up because, you know, we were both at the same time, so you're getting off, and I was like, like looking up, I was like, I can't believe I've never seen a man this large before. I think he's 6'8". And he's a bodybuilder, so he's like huge. Anyway. He had utensils. I think he had a fork, Lunar, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure he had a fork. I think he just had the one. He was like reusing it the whole time, obviously. Like, his name is Martin Ford. If you wanted to look him up. How did he not hit his head on the roof of the plane? He was probably miserable on that flight. Like, genuinely miserable on that flight. It was, the configuration of the seats, it must have been like Virgin Atlantic or something, but I forget. I think it was like 2, 4, and then 2, and it was like a smaller plane. Those are nicer because when you're in economy and you have the 2 seats together, but it was just me and him in the 2-seater together, but it was like regular seats. I don't know how his legs fit. He was in the aisle, I was in the window seat. I don't know how he managed that. It sounds like a nightmare. So, oh, I figured out who he was because, guys, I was being so creepy. He was on his phone, and I watched him open his Instagram, and I watched him, like, see his own profile that was verified, and I was kind of like, just trying, but I did, I was snooping to see who he was. But when you see the verified check mark, I mean, like, so, I did snoop. I wasn't trying to, I was a little bit, but only that time. So, you would too if you were in that situation. It was so bizarre, like you had to. You had to. Guys, I forgot what I was looking for. I think I was gonna get more of the palm tree looking thing, right? Where did it go though? This one. Okay. Yeah, I'll put that in the middle. That's what it needs. That's good. You follow him on Instagram? Yeah, I know I do. I keep up with him now. Of course I follow him, you guys. Are you kidding? He's my best friend now. No, he has no idea who I am. Don't tell him. This makes me seem so creepy, like straight up actually creepy, so keep your mouth shut. But yeah, I follow him. No, he doesn't follow me, and I hope he doesn't. Yeah, I don't actually know anything about him aside from him eating chicken and being a bodybuilder, so. No, I don't want that one there. It's probably enough that way too. This thing? Yeah, that's good. Maybe I'll size it down. Okay, I think we've got enough tropical landscaping now to last us. Where do I put this? Maybe this could be up high. Maybe I could put it like up there. That could be cute. Sure. He's going to be in Mortal Kombat 2 next year. Oh my god, you guys, and we know him. Friend of the stream. Oh my gosh. Let me get my shark pond. Hold on. Let's see. Get famous. I need to find a way to put this thing somewhere. I don't really know where to put it though. Maybe I could put it over here and we could try and put some landscaping around it to like blend it in. Movie comes out May 8th, so it could be a St. Jude incentive. In what way? lilsimsie watches Mortal Kombat off stream. Without you guys. Okay, you guys, if you donate $1 million to St. Jude, I will watch a movie. What do you think? When you put it like that. Wait, what character does he play in the movie? Do we know that yet? That's very exciting. I'm looking for like the low-lying bush again. Stream Mortal Kombat. I don't know if I can stream that. Guys, I don't know if that's really my vibe. Like, I don't know. Where did the thing go? Oh, I like this little tree. That's cute. Okay, so is this character that he plays, is that like a famous and recognizable character from Mortal Kombat? Like, am I supposed to know who that is? I mean, I don't know anything about Mortal Kombat, so. But. Respectfully, I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't watch my own stream of that either. Oh, he plays the main bad guy. Oh, he got a big role. Oh, that's so exciting. He's a big deal. Oh, Martin, that's great. You sent me a DM. Oh, this is who he plays? I could totally see this for him. That makes sense. That's a 7-foot tall bodybuilder. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That's him right there. Okay. Lock in, chat. Sorry, we were supposed to be focusing. I hope they had enough chicken for him on set. Look at this. Yeah, talking like I'm friends with him. He has no idea who I am. I didn't speak a single word to him. Like, this happened like 6 years ago. I just like sat next to him on a plane once. That's my best friend though. I don't know if he's a nice guy or not, so we shouldn't like, you never know, but hopefully he is. Let's trust that he is, right? Okay. How about some of this iris too? Put those right there. Some of those right there. I think that's okay. Maybe I could get some more trees. I think having another couple of these would help. I don't really know how, but I think it would help. Especially back there. Okay, now should we try and get a path? I probably shouldn't do terrain paint yet, because I'm not gonna finish this today, but we'll see. Okay. What about, no. Should I do it with a path? I feel like I should have a path. I feel like I should put like, he has bad political views. Oh God. See, this is exactly what I was worried about. This is what I mean by I don't know if he's bad or not. Unfortunately, I am not surprised by that. Well, anyway, I don't support him. I just sat next to him on a plane once. But yeah, you never, you know, you just can't, sometimes you can't trust people. That looks bad. Let's not do that. Let's have it be just out. Right? Let's save. Okay. So, unfortunately, we have like so much left to do. But at least we've got the layout done, right? We have a plan. So that makes me feel better about tomorrow. Oh wait, this is also backwards still, isn't it? Because the front of the lot's over there. Okay. Imagine the build more like dirt and less fancy. Yeah, we have like so much money to spend though, so I wanted to spend it. We've got a lot to work with, so we may as well take advantage of it, right? Maybe I'll get another one of these barrel things. I want this to be like exactly lined up with this. Okay, so there's like 3 things for us to practice with. And then we can have a chicken coop too. Oops, too close. Now, does the chicken coop come in orange? This is the ultimate question. That's close enough, right? Why is there Cheeto dust in the pool? I think it's like Gatorade. No, you know what? Did you see how Cheetos and Kraft mac and cheese made like a collab, and it's like hot Cheeto mac and cheese? This is like when you get the little mac and cheese cup, like the microwavable ones, you know, and you pour the water in it. This is what the liquid is in the hot Cheeto mac and cheese cups. And it's not that bad. I haven't had it. I feel like it probably isn't that bad. I mean, like, no one thinks they're eating gourmet mac and cheese when they get one of those. So it's probably good for what it is my assumption. But maybe I'll show it to you. Maybe somebody cooked it so we can see it, because I haven't actually seen it in real life. Oh my god, it's more red than I thought it was. This feels like, okay, this actually is, I thought it would be orange. It's not. This is red. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I don't think we should eat this. That looks dangerous. I don't know about that. It's different than I remembered in my head, so. Yum, red 40, right? It might be good though. So this isn't even Kraft mac and cheese. This is Cheetos mac and cheese? I thought it was like a collab with Kraft. I fully had the wrong idea about this. This is what I was talking about, these little cups. I've seen them at the store. It is good, but also your poop was red. Oh no. Was it worth it though? I bet it was. That's definitely banned in the UK. Yeah, I don't think you guys have this. I don't think you guys have this one. The regular one's good though. Oh, do they have regular Cheeto mac and cheese? Oh, they've got, no, guys, they've got a bunch. Look, they have cheesy jalapeno mac and cheese. They have 4 cheesy mac and cheese. They have bold and cheesy mac and cheese. They have options. I didn't know they had this much of it. MK, thank you for the gifted subs, by the way. Thank you so much. I think my sister would like this. Hashtag ad. Hey, Cheetos. If you're looking to sponsor me, I just canceled my own creator code. So I'm in the market for some new affiliate marketing. Cheetos, if you're available. I'll start branching out, I don't mind. Sorry, that's really dumb. I don't think I would do a Cheetos sponsor. But I never say never. Who knows what the future holds? Imagine I do it on stream and I don't like it. There was an era for a while back in the day where Hot Pockets was really sponsoring a bunch of people on Twitch. Hot Pockets, like the little frozen things that you microwave or whatever. And like they were paying people on Twitch to like eat a Hot Pocket on stream. Isn't that fun? Hi, Gluon, by the way. Oh, Gluon, have you seen the Cheetos mac and cheese? Important question. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I think of Hot Pockets, I think that's actually, in my opinion, kind of a good, like, it's an interesting overlap that you wouldn't expect from gaming, but it kind of makes sense. You know, like is it good? Oh, we don't know. I was trying to ask you. I was talking about how I think that my orange pool is giving Cheetos. So. They got rid of the Hot Pocket sleeves. They're just naked now. I think I heard about that. I don't buy Hot Pockets. So I don't know anything about Hot Pockets, really. They didn't sponsor me. I just saw them sponsoring people. So. The goldfish mac and cheese? Oh, I don't think I remember that. Can we get a tour of the house? Yeah, I can try, but there's not a lot to see. You'll have the kids try it. Okay, Gluon's gonna feed his children the red mac and cheese. And then Christine said the kids are basically test subjects. Perfect. Excellent. Anyway, I haven't furnished the house yet. I spent a lot of time working on like the layout and stuff today. We're gonna have a dining room. We have the kitchen, living room, office, mud room, primary bedroom, and ensuite bathroom. And then upstairs we have 2 more bedrooms, and then this is a closet, another ensuite bathroom, and then a hall bathroom. Eventually this part might become an extra bedroom, but we don't need it yet, so we don't have one yet. We also might eventually put in the barn like a mini apartment for the ranch hand up there, but we don't need that yet either, so we'll hold off. But Rot's gonna have this room downstairs, the nice one, and then her dad's gonna have this one upstairs. That is my plan. So, much to look forward to as we are getting further into this build. I think the orange roof is growing on me. You know how at first we were like, ooh, I don't really know about this. Like, I'm not super sure. The orange roof is growing on me. It's better than I thought it was. So, I feel good about that. That is a relief. I like it. I think it's nice. And then I guess tomorrow we'll finish it on stream. My plan is to go live like same time as today, tomorrow, and we'll finish it on stream. I think I'm gonna stream twice tomorrow. I think I'm gonna play Stardew Valley in the morning, and then we'll play this in the afternoon. So hopefully we can get it done. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's in the new world. It's in Gibby Point. I can show you it from Manage Worlds quick if you want to see where we're at. Let me save first though. So we can go and look at it. But yeah, I haven't played Stardew in like a week because of I was at TwitchCon, but now I'm back, so I can farm. It shall be fun. Oh, Cappy, I'm thinking of you. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it looks very orange. This is good stuff. That's what I wanted. The like mix of the orange trees and the orange roof. Yeah, this is where we are right now, though. on the way back here. I'm not actually in the Very Veggie save though, so I've got just like a randomized townie that's living in it, but yay, okay. Well, this is going pretty well, I would say. Did it, Ava? I'm glad. I had fun with the Animal Crossing video. I filmed part of the next one today. Not all of it, though. I filmed a section of me going through the whole list of every villager in Animal Crossing and making a spreadsheet of the ones that I want to have on my island. But it's just going to be a small portion of, I'm going to cut it down and then put it in the middle of the next Animal Crossing video. So, but I've got a plan. So I picked out like 37 villagers though, and you can only have 10. So I won't actually use all of them, but I've narrowed it down a little bit. Haunted house stream next week. Oh, I actually have something worse in mind. On Halloween is on Friday. It's a week away. I haven't tried this stuff on yet. I only bought it this week and part of it came today. But I have there's gonna be vampires involved on Halloween and a costume. So that's my plan. Yeah, we're gonna do Halloween Among Us on Monday. We're playing Among Us on Monday with our friends. So anyway, I intend to be, I won't be here on Halloween, but a friend of mine is gonna take over the stream. lilsimsie will be live that day. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Last year we had Lil Grimsy. This year we have lilsimsie instead. So, yeah. I haven't tried on the stuff though, so hopefully it works okay. I bought face paint too, but I don't know if I'm gonna need it because last year, even without face paint, I looked so pale that like it looked like I had face paint on. Maybe I'll show you real quick before I leave because you're gonna laugh at me for this. Lil Grimsy. Maybe if I look that up. Oh yeah, here we go. If that. Look. Let me go full cam so you can see it behind my face. Look, you see how pale I look? That was just my face. I had no extra makeup on. All I had was the weird eye stuff and the lip stuff. I had no face makeup on. And look how pale I look. So I might not need the face paint. I have no makeup on though. I think it's because my camera, the white balance on the camera was like being really thrown off by like all the like black with my clothes and my makeup. And so it was like super overcorrecting in a really bad way. But no, I have no foundation on in that picture. None. But I think if I had like my hood off, it might look less bad. Oh my god. I look horrible. Anyway, see, it's not as bad earlier in the day. And then when the sun started to set, it became bad. So. Anyway, Halloween should be fun. The eye look is a sleigh. Oh, it looks terrible, but thank you for saying that. Thank you. It wasn't like, nicely applied. It was sort of just like, I was trying to embrace my inner Grim Reaper, so I wasn't trying to look like glamorous, you know? Yeah, the whole chat was like, love the face paint, and I was like, yeah, it's not face paint, but thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna do a baking stream on Sunday, Mona. I don't know what I'm gonna bake yet. I've been a little bit preoccupied, so I haven't thought about it too much, but we're gonna do a Halloween baking stream on Sunday. I think I might make, do you remember when I made that Halloween cake and it was like a monster cake? I kind of like the idea of doing little monster cupcakes because when I did it last time, I used like a grass sort of piping tip to make it like look fuzzy. And I put like a big eye on it and stuff. But I think it would be kind of cute if we did it with cupcakes this time because then I could have different color ones. Instead of like committing all the way to like one cake, all the same icing color, we could have like purple monsters and green monsters, and they could have like different eyes, you know? Maybe they could have horns or something. But I think that could be kind of interesting. We could do like some variety of some little monsters and have some cupcakes together. And then if I made cupcakes, it would be very easy for me to gift them to my parents because I could keep some and they could have some instead of trying to like cut my sad cake in half. You know? But that's kind of what I'm thinking we'll do. I haven't fully locked in that plan. But, oh, do I chalky? I thought I took it out. Thank you for telling me that. I'll remove it. I can do that right now. If it'll load. The Twitch panels are so annoying to edit. Subscriber perks, social media. Yeah, I can take that away. I don't even think I remembered that I had that in my panels, so I'm glad that you noticed. Because I would not have remembered. Did it go away? What? I just removed it and it didn't go away. Submit. Again? Oh, maybe I just didn't. I just refreshed. It's gone now. Twitch being annoying about something? Unheard of. Yeah, no. Who knew? Twitch loves to do that to us. Okay, well, anyway, I think I'll probably wrap up the stream right here then. And I'll see you tomorrow. And we'll finish the build. Hopefully. Hopefully. That will be good. Oh no, don't bring up the imaginary friends. That's my worst nightmare. Scary, scary, scary. But have a good rest of your night, everybody. It's been a lot of fun today. I'm glad we made some good progress on the build too. I was worried that I wouldn't get very far into it, but we actually did. I think we actually got pretty far into it, so. Maybe we could go and raid, my friend Steven's playing Sims 2. I love Sims 2. He like just went live though, so we're probably gonna jump scare him. He hasn't started yet. But that's a good time to raid in when he's just getting started. So you can see the whole stream. But maybe we'll go raid Steven. We'll raid Spring Sims so we can play Sims 2 together. Steven is like a Sims 2 expert as well. He really knows what he's doing, which is kind of fun. So we'll go over there possibly. And then I'll catch you tomorrow afternoon, okay? No, tomorrow morning. I'm going to be live twice tomorrow. I'll be here at 9 a.m. and then again at 4 p.m. So anyway, that's our plan. Double stream. I've got my stream schedules posted in my Discord server, and it's like, it'll live update to your time zone too. If you see it in the Discord server, which is kind of helpful. Because when I say 9 a.m., I mean Eastern time, but you might not be in Eastern time. So it might be kind of early if you're on the West Coast, so I apologize. But anyway, have a great rest of your night. Happy Friday. And I shall see you all later, okay? Goodbye.